Yeah, come on up. My sister Tracy.
Hey. So I need someone to wait for my drink because that's where I was. This is going to go in a whole different direction now. The first part, I have a couple points, bullet points. The first thing is, when I first met Helen, do you remember? We went shopping, and I was just an idiot because I was young, and I said to you, I was 14, and I said, do you realize you're twice my age? Do you remember that? So that always started off good. Then when I was 16 years old, I babysat for Brian. He was just born. And when they left, I had a party. There was beer, there was people. I did check on Brian all the time. He's alive today, as you know, you can tell. But there was tons of people, and we spilled beer on the couch, so we had to flip the cushions. And then Tim and Helen got home early. And they walk into the party, and I'm like, shit. And the first thing Helen says is, why is the cushion flipped? And they did pay me for that night. I felt guilty. I mean, I had to take it, but I did feel guilty. Now let's fast forward to, I think it was this summer, because I felt guilty about that my whole life. I'm telling you, I've really had to go to a therapist over it. I talked to Tim and Helen this summer, and they said, oh, I don't remember that. So I'm bringing around this guilt, and they don't remember it. Do you remember it now? I don't understand that at all. So I'm glad I could have just, they're older, but my God, it's seared in my mind. The other thing is, when I gave birth to my daughter, she's over there, Vanessa, I was a single mom, and I was alone, and I was young. And Helen was my coach. And she had just had a baby. She just had Kyle. But, you know, she wasn't the greatest mom, so she left him. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She did. Tim was home, you know. Wasn't alone. But she was there with me, and I can't imagine going through that without you. I mean, you were really good, and there was, you know, Helen's always pretty holy. As you can tell, I'm on the spectrum. And I remember there was one time it was in so much pain, I just said the F word loud. But Helen took it. She was okay. She started praying for me, and that was good, and, you know, it worked. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is there was a real bad time in my life. I'm just going to kind of brush on it, but I went through a divorce, and it was a divorce unlike any other. And it was so difficult for me, but I couldn't have gone through that without you. I'm telling you, it was such a low time in my life that I really, I can't even believe it, but I really was considering just ending it. And I believe that I would have if you weren't there. But now, that's past me. I'm married to a wonderful man. Don't think it's the same guy. He's a great guy. I love him. But I really don't look at you as my sister-in-law. I look at you as my sister. And we love you.
I would just add that Tracy, Helen took care of her mom. We had her mom in her house for like 15 years. She was with us. And when she got older in life, she had Alzheimer's, and it was difficult, real tough. And Tracy and my sisters would come and help give a break to Helen to get it. But it turned out that the day that her mom passed away, it was Helen, Natalie, and Tracy in that room. Tracy's a nurse, but they had that special moment together. So thank you for that. That was wonderful. So thank you. And that was because Helen was there for them all the way around. That's what you heard. So, anybody else wants to share something? Otherwise, okay, my other sister, beautiful. This is Cindy. Great. All of us have been together all these years. And wonderful to have them talk. So this is Cindy.